everyone. Today's episode is extra special because I get to welcome not just an inspiring professional, but also a dear friend. Shristi Singh is the co-founder of Energy Balance, a brand dedicated to helping individuals reach their fitness goals, and now they have added nutritional and wellness coaching to their list of services. Wow! While we'll dive deeper into energy balance in another episode, today our focus is on women's health, particularly nutrition, fitness, and wellness. Shristi and I go way back. We worked together at the Fijian Broadcasting Corporation more than some 5 years ago. Yeah. She's multi-talented, and yes, I truly mean it. She's an actor who starred in the local TV series Suva City, a producer and presenter of several local TV shows, a dancer, fitness instructor, nutritionist, and speaking of food, let me tell you, Shristi is an amazing cook and baker as well. All in all, Shristi is a creative package brimming with talent and passion. So let me pause right here and warmly welcome an amazing friend and our guest speaker, Shristi Singh. Like I mentioned about Shristi, firstly, Shristi, thank you so much that you have taken out your valuable time for this podcast.
You're most welcome.
Let me know, first of all, how are you feeling today?
I am feeling really excited, Natasha. I'm so glad that we're finally talking about something that I'm so passionate about.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I've seen so much misinformation online, and I really want to debunk them today.
Yes, and in fact, for me personally, I feel like that this is a learning curve for me.
Of course.
Because even though I go to gym, I do my workout, but at least this will serve as a guideline for me too, as well as our audience, Okay, before we dive deeper into women's health and the nutrition and fitness part, tell our audience a bit more about you. I think I may have missed out some of the important points about you, but yes, just tell our audience about you.
I think one of the most important things that I wanted to mention today is that I'm not just someone who wants to talk about this topic, but I'm actually certified. I'm a certified group fitness instructor, I'm a certified nutritionist, and 10 years ago, I started a journey of studying dietetics and nutrition, which unfortunately, due to something really tragic in my life, I couldn't complete. So I am completing that right now. So soon I will be a registered dietitian as well.
Wow, this is amazing,
Thank you.
And the best part is you did not totally leave, the academics. You are actually doing it again.
Yes, I am.
Continuing. Sorry, not again. Continuing.
I'm continuing. And you know what? I've realized something about myself is that I like to learn as well, and I like to study. In fact, my husband laughs at me sometimes because I'm just so excited to study, and I'm like, why did they cancel class? Because I actually want to go to class. If you guys watch the show Friends, have you ever watched it?
Yes.
If you know how Monica is, I'm that. I'm like, I know. Also, please enjoy your tea.
Oh, yes. Shristi has baked, a
little bit of banana bread, and
just gonna enjoy.
Do you want some sugar, or are you good?
I'm good, thank you.
Cheers.
You have been in that, diverse creative journey, and acting, producing, fitness, cooking, baking. That's a lot.
It is a lot. It is a lot.
So how do you feel those experiences have shaped you, and now you are into this, health, fitness, nutritionist?
I feel like when you work in different industries, you work with so many different types of people, and you realize that people have so many different challenges when it comes to fitness and nutrition, right?
Yeah.
And not just that, just that overall wellness, you realize that people are going through so much because everyone has their own battles. And I feel like because I come from such a diverse, like different industries, I have met so many diverse people, and like looking at their struggles, I decided with my husband, of course, that we want to help everyone we can. Because what's the point of living if you don't, like, go to bed and feel like, okay, I've made a difference today.
Right.
So I think that's what I got from, like, working with different people from different industries, just trying to help people, and make a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, you have already answered my next question, which was about, you getting inspired, and, because you were inspired,
Yeah.
and now you're inspiring a lot of us,
I hope so. But I do want to say something. I think my biggest inspiration has to be my husband.
Yeah.
I think the from the moment I've met him, he is just so different. He knows what he wants. He knows how to look after himself. He knows how to say no to things.
Very disciplined.
Very disciplined. When he decides that he wants something, he goes for it, and I admire him so much. And just being around him has really inspired me to do the same for myself. And that is how Energy Balance was actually born.
Right.
He is the brains behind it, and just because I'm his wife, I'm his boss too. So so I give him the final
By
approval,
default.
by default. But yeah, he was the brains behind it. But then I came in with a different perspective, and we've helped each other have a different view of the world. And that is why Energy Balance, I feel personally, is so different from everything else.
Right.
Because he's someone who has always been fit, who's looked a certain way, and I am someone who's struggled with so many different challenges when it comes to health, fitness, and food intake. So I think us coming together is a perfect balance of that. Yeah.
And the energy between you two, the
Energy
energy balance.
The perfect balance.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's nice to hear and very inspiring, Well, you're very lucky.
Yes, I am. I do keep telling myself that.
Yeah. Let's go deeper into this conversation, and I know because you are covering the topics about women's health, nutrition, fitness. So, like as women, even growing up, there has been like a beauty standard that and the mindset that we have been brought up. There is a lot of women who struggle with the way they look, the way they feel. What's the take on this?
I mean, firstly, like you said, growing up, we have been conditioned in a way where we have to fit a beauty standard to be desirable, to be successful.
Right.
And we've seen this in television, on movies, and it has been amplified by social media now. We look at all these Instagram models, Instagram influencers, and we're like, why don't we look like that? So many things to that. Firstly, you're comparing I saw this somewhere, so I wanted to include it. You're comparing your behind the scenes to someone's highlight reel.
Right. I think I saw a reel.
Yeah. And because you're just seeing the best parts of their lives. And secondly, these celebrities, these influencers, they have firstly a team working with them to make them look that way. They have a nutritionist, personal nutritionist. They have a fitness coach. They have people cooking for them. And I'm mainly talking about celebrities. Now. But yeah, they have a team who help them reach that, what is that word for it? Like the beauty standards. The ideal body type and everything, that you want, that they think that is acceptable on social media and in the mainstream media as well. So you can't compare your normal 8 to 5 jobs with their jobs.
Yeah, exactly.
And another thing is with that is, even right now, if we make a meal plan and a workout plan, same thing, and we give it to everybody, and everybody follows it like consistently, you will still not look the same.
Absolutely.
Because everybody's bodies are different, everybody's needs are different, your struggles are different. So no matter what you do, you cannot compare yourself to other people. You know, but the main thing is, like you said, like it's shifting the perspective
Right.
from how am I looking like right now to how is my body functioning. That's the main
Right.
thing. Forget about how you're looking.
Right.
Are you sleeping well?
Right.
You know?
Very important.
Yeah. Are you feeling strong enough to like just do your normal everyday things? Those things are more important, because I feel like once you start looking at if your body is strong, if you're fueling it the right way, or you're getting enough rest, getting enough leisure time, when you start focusing on just that, the way you look, eventually you reach that goal.
Yeah.
You can't start focusing on, oh my God, I need to look a certain way to feel a certain way.
Yeah.
You need to feel a certain way to look a certain way.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I really like this line, you know. Yeah. And okay, you know, I know you also covered this about the dieting part, you know, like if everyone has a proper meal plan and things like
Yeah.
that, and you won't be looking like those celebrities, you know.
Right.
Now, talking about, I mean, I have some friends, some colleagues, you know, that I have known, and they go extreme dieting,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah.
even to a point, I don't know how to even articulate this in words, but starvation.
Yeah.
You know, some starve themselves just to say that, oh, if I don't eat, then, you know, I will lose weight or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I mean, I'm not going to get into details of eating disorders.
Yeah.
That's another thing entirely. And like, you know, it's a struggle. People
Right.
struggle a lot with eating disorders. But if you don't have that and you are just starving yourself or like doing extreme calorie restrictions,
Yes.
what happens with that is that your body, it adapts to that starvation mode and goes into self-preservation.
Right.
So you'd be amazed at how our body works. If you, let's say, starve for a really long time, what happens is your body thinks that you're not getting enough food, you don't have access to food, and then it starts to store fat in a way that it can access later whenever needed.
Oh, okay.
So your metabolism slows down, and like, you know, your body just starts saving energy from
Right.
wherever it can. So that happens, and as soon as you start eating normal food after that, then it becomes harder to lose all that fat because your body has adapted to a certain way.
Right.
That's one of the biggest challenges that almost everyone is facing.
Right.
I'll be very honest, Natasha. I have done so many diets. You know, I've done keto, I've done intermittent fasting, I have starved myself, and nothing has ever lasted.
Quick
Right?
fixes.
It's just quick fixes,
Yeah.
which we will talk about
Yes,
in a bit,
yeah.
right? I mean, they're just quick fixes and it doesn't last. But like, I had put my body through so much that whenever I tried to lose weight, it was really hard.
Ah, right.
So it took me longer to reach my goals because I had put my body through so much already. Yeah, so, you know, starving, doing extreme calorie restrictions is never going to help your body in any way possible.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, like, you know, how you have explained to us about, you know, the effect of this extreme dieting on our physical and mental health.
Mental health is another thing. I think right now, constantly people are either in guilt or just worried about food, like, oh, I shouldn't eat that, I shouldn't eat that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, food is supposed to be a celebration. You know,
Yeah.
you should have like a joyful relationship with
Yes.
food.
Yeah.
But now it's just, we are constantly just, oh, I shouldn't have this banana bread. Which we will. There's no stopping
Yes,
us. But it's that, like, you know, you can still enjoy all your favorite foods, but you have to draw the line,
Yeah.
you know. because your relationship with food gets really messed up.
Yeah.
And then you are constantly stressed. You're constantly, okay, this is what I wanted to tell you.
Right.
Let's talk about the fad diets, right? That's keto and intermittent fasting. There's another one that's really popular right now. Is the carnivore diet. What else?
The cabbage. She mentioned
Cabbage
about the
soup.
webinar about cabbage soup diet.
Cabbage soup diet. So there's a cabbage soup diet as well. I'm not going to tell you what it is. But it's basically just eating cabbage soup for the longest time, right? So when you do all these kind of diets, they're like a toxic relationship. You know, you feel restricted.
Yeah.
You're suffocated.
Oh, God.
Your energy is drained, and at the end, you end up leaving with like you've lost yourself in the process, right? And you do not want to be in a toxic relationship with anything
Of course.
or anyone.
I was just going to say that. Yeah.
So, you know, those kind of relationships with food, it really messes up your body and your mind as well.
Yeah.
Because you're constantly just thinking about what to eat, what not to eat, rather than just fueling your body and enjoying life and, like, you know, the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the toxic relationship that you really need to run from.
Yeah.
And the cabbage soup diet, I've seen so many influential people talk about it. I've seen so many people doing TikTok videos on it.
Yeah.
You do not want to just live on cabbage soup diet.
Yeah,
because
of
you're
course.
just eating cabbage. What happens is that your body is not getting nourished.
Yeah.
It's not getting the carbohydrates, protein, the fats, and the micronutrients, that's vitamins and minerals, which is so important, and the fiber that your body needs to function properly. If you are on these diets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And you can't sustain it.
Yeah.
You can do all these diets as a quick fixes.
Right.
But you can't sustain it. You can't do intermittent fasting all your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you can't be on a keto diet all your life. Keto diets, since we're here,
Yes.
keto diets, unless and until it is prescribed to you by a medical professional,
Okay.
do not attempt it.
Okay. Do not just follow those Instagram reels that says keto diet and
Yeah.
take a test and install this. Like
I know, it's a scam. It's a scam.
somebody said it. I
Yes.
wanted to hear that.
I want to say something else about all these diets, anyone
Yeah.
or anything that tells you to stop nourishing your body the right way is a scam. Anyone who tells you that it's a quick fix, if it looks like it's too good to be true, it is.
There you go.
It's a scam. There are so many trained professionals
Yeah.
who have so many insightful information about how to live your life in a healthy way.
Yeah.
Follow that.
Yeah.
I know sometimes it's hard to differentiate between misinformation and what the right information is for you to start your journey, especially when starting your journey, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm putting it out there right now. If you don't want to hire our services, it's fine. But if you just want to know if something is legit, drop me a message. I will tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's always like AI and Google to do your research as well.
Yeah.
Don't just blindly follow everything you see on social media.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, sorry, I lost my chain of
No,
thought.
no.
Where
We
were
were on keto diet and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like to add onto that, like intermittent fasting, keto diet. This is something that I have never
Tried.
done nor supported, because at the back of my mind, I always think that, oh my God, if I do it, or how does somebody do it and not get gastritis? For me,
Same.
Yes. Okay. I'm not alone. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I have never, recommended or even followed it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So another thing with all these diets is that every diet like this, the mechanism is that you are following a calorie deficit diet,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Everything like keto as well, you're eating less calories. The hard truth is that yes, in order to lose weight,
Yeah.
you do have to go in a calorie deficit and move your body.
Right.
The hard truth, right? But there's always a safer way of doing it, right? Safer, much more easier way. I mean, maybe not easy, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not really easy.
Right.
There's a safer way of doing it. And all these diets, that's what they are following. A calorie restriction. So why do you want to restrict yourself in that sense and remove whole food groups
Right.
when you can still include whole food groups and enjoy your life and lose all the fat and weight that you want to lose and feel good about yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that's the point. And also like unless and until you have a medical condition or a metabolic disorder or you're an athlete, you don't have to follow a strict written plan.
Okay. Right.
You, as long as you know that you're eating whole foods, as long as you know you're eating the right amount of foods,
Right.
with the right things, with the right timing, you should be good.
Right. Now, speaking of whole foods,
Right.
you know,
Whole foods.
yes, tell us about what is whole foods and the importance of that.
Whole
I mean, like,
foods.
because at this day and age, I mean, majority of us, you know, we try to indulge ourselves into processed food, junk food, you know. So tell us about whole foods. I think we all need to know about it.
Whole foods are any single ingredient item that haven't gone through processing that strips the nutrients or adds anything additional to it.
Okay.
I mean, adding sometimes is okay.
Yeah.
But no, it doesn't strip away the nutrients of it. These are
Okay.
single ingredient foods, like your cassava, your dalo, your kumala, your vegetables,
Uh-huh.
your fruits, and dal.
Oh,
because
okay.
it's
Yeah.
it has gone through some processing, but at the core of it, it retains all its nutrients.
Yeah.
These are whole foods.
Okay.
When you compare them to processed foods are mostly foods that have been altered in some way,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
That's let's say your noodles. See, right now
The
I can't even,
canned foods, yeah.
canned foods. Some of it, I mean, yes, they're all processed, right?
Yeah.
They're all processed because there's a certain amount of cooking that is involved in the process, adding of additives to preserve it.
Right.
So, all these things are the processed foods. When we say include whole foods, it does not mean that you completely cut out the processed foods.
Okay.
The problem now is that because we rely so heavily on the processed foods, we have forgotten about the whole foods. Right?
Right.
It's perfectly okay to eat processed foods because realistically speaking, who has the time? Right?
Yeah. Yeah, let's just be realistic.
Who has the time? And then, Natasha, there's another whole topic that we can not discuss here.
Okay.
Is accessibility in terms of finances.
Right.
Affordability. Not everyone can afford expensive stuff.
Of course,
right?
yeah.
A common Fijian family struggles, right? And you can't tell them to just eat this,
Yeah.
eat that, when it's not within their means,
Yeah.
right? So that's a different discussion altogether.
Yeah.
Right now, what you need to do is make sure you have whole foods and processed foods. It's a good balance so
Right.
that you can get the best of both worlds.
Uh-huh.
Whole foods, when I include whole foods like vegetables, right? It's making the time to go to the market. Or the great thing is the supermarkets also have vegetables now,
Yeah.
right? Getting vegetables from the market, from the supermarket. And if you have a small garden, whatever you can grow, that's so important,
Right.
right? And including foods like dal, it is high in fiber. It has so many vitamins and minerals. and it's important for us, right? Because I think that's the thing that we have sort of forgotten. You know, there was I'm not sure if you've seen, like, you know, how people are obsessed with protein intake right now.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
quite few people.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you're an
but
athlete,
yes,
if you're an athlete,
that's
it's fine.
fine, yeah.
You have increased
Yes.
needs, right? If you go to the gym, you have increased needs.
Right.
But why there was a craze about protein was that nobody was taking enough proteins in the first place. That is how that came up. Right?
But it just
Everyone-
became a thing now.
and everyone was eating too much carbohydrates, and then people started demonizing carbohydrates, right? And then now we have come to a point where everyone is obsessed about fiber. Okay, I
Yes.
don't know if you've seen.
No,
right?
I have seen that, yeah.
And that also came about because people were not taking enough fiber. You know, so these industries just take a problem
And
then
say that they have got a solution.
They've got a solution for it. Yes, and we'll talk about that in a bit. Like I really want to touch on that, especially because when it comes to women as consumers, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was I saying? Okay. So now, when we look at our normal plates, it has so much carbohydrates.
Yeah.
And sometimes has so much protein, but it doesn't have enough fiber. It doesn't have enough micronutrients.
Yeah.
That is your vitamins and your minerals,
Yeah.
which come from vegetables and fruits. I'm really hoping that someone who's watching this takes this away. I want to challenge you to take a half cup. Half is too much. Let's say quarter cup. Quarter cup of vegetables with each meal,
Okay.
just to start.
Right.
That's not enough. Obviously, it's not enough.
No, but at least, you know,
start
you're guiding
somewhere.
to start from somewhere.
Start from somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes. Taking just a quarter cup of vegetables with
Yeah.
your meals to start off with, and just see how you feel. It'll help you avoid overeating because it has a lot of volume, so it fills you up. It helps you with your bowel movements. A lot of people have gut issues
Yeah.
right now, you know. It helps with your bowel movements, with your gut health, and just your performance is better because you're getting all the vitamins and minerals that are used in the metabolism of bodies, like, you know, of the body, because all these little compounds, all these vitamins and minerals are used in all very small processes in the body. And that is why it's important. You can't avoid it. If you do, then your body doesn't function well. Yeah. So having a balanced plate, half of the plate should be vegetables. Obviously, none of us do that right now. Start with a quarter cup of vegetables. But ideally,
should be half.
your plate should have half of vegetables, quarter of carbohydrates, and quarter of proteins.
But we're doing opposite now.
Yeah. Carbohydrates. I mean, sometimes we don't even take enough protein, right?
Yes.
Protein.
Yes.
And no vegetables.
Some people are allergic to vegetables. Like I know, a lot of my friends, even families, vegetable is like they just cannot stand.
You know, there's this content creator.
Yeah.
Is he Uncle Roger? Uncle Roger?
okay.
Not sure
Yeah.
if you know. He's
Yeah.
an Asian guy
Yeah.
who sometimes cooks and talks about food.
Yeah.
And every time he's like, vegetable, sad. So a lot of people feel that way. But no, it's so important.
Yes,
right?
yes, it is.
Yeah. I'm sensitive to a lot of fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
I can't eat a lot of fruits. If I do, I have to make sure that it's not too much.
Okay.
And I can't eat a lot of vegetables as well because my body doesn't process it as well.
Oh, I see.
So what I do is, the best way to take vegetables for me right now is to make soup. You know,
Right.
add like your garlic, your ginger, your chili, onions, just to flavor it a bit. Add a little bit of salt or lemon, and then whatever vegetables you have, just put it in a pot, and that's
Okay.
the easiest way for me to digest vegetables right now.
Okay.
And ensure that I take enough.
All right. just to balance it, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, also speaking of holistic wellness and responsibilities, like for us women, we juggle so many things.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our plate is so full.
It's overflowing.
It's overflowing, you know. Not with food, but with responsibilities.
Sometimes with food.
Yes, sometimes with food, you know. We have, you know, to take care of our personal lives, our, you know, profession, and then within that personal life comes our own personal goals. How can this holistic wellness help with us women's, you know, health
Yeah.
and wellness?
I feel like women are so overworked. So overworked. It's, you know, like you said, your personal life,
Yes.
your professional life.
Yeah.
Then if you have children, that's added responsibilities. Just having a spouse is a added responsibility.
And if you have like fur babies,
like, yeah, your pets.
Yeah.
And if you live with family,
Yeah.
that's another thing. And then the household responsibilities, cleaning, cooking, washing up.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
it's not.
And-
By the time you are done, you're exhausted.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't have time for exercise or anything.
Yeah.
Right? But like, I know people keep saying it's easier said than done, but you have to make yourself a priority.
Right.
You know, it may feel like you're being selfish.
Yeah.
But be selfish.
Yeah.
You can't pour from an empty cup.
Of course. Yeah.
If you don't look after yourself, how do you expect yourself to look after other people? You know, if you, I mean, realistically speaking, women look after everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apart from themselves.
Yeah. And it is important, you know, like how they say when, you know, in the planes, you know, if there is any, you know, emergency, you make sure that you have your oxygen mask
First.
on before
You have
were
someone else.
yes.
Yes. And that's how life is supposed to be.
Right.
You have to prioritize yourself. And so it's not only about eating the right food and movement, but it's also about when we say holistic wellness, something that we're learning in school right now,
Right.
is it's a wellness wheel, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like overall wellness where you have to also consider
Yeah.
someone's financial situation,
Okay.
social, the kind of people that you're surrounded with,
Right.
your mental health,
Yeah.
your relationships, and your fitness, your wellness. All those things are so important.
Yeah.
So you can't just expect to go to the gym, for
Yeah.
example, for those of you who do, go to the gym and eat right and
Yes.
everything will be fine.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't. You have to focus on your sleep.
Yes.
You have to get rest, enough rest. You have to focus on leisure time as well. Doing something that you love, that's
Yeah.
apart from like your normal daily routine.
Yeah.
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 Something that makes you happy.
Yes.
That is so important, right?
Yeah.
So focusing on all that. So like, for example, let me just paint a picture.
Yeah.
If there's someone who is eating well, who is going to the gym, but they don't have an amazing environment at home,
Oh.
right? And they don't sleep because of that.
Yeah.
So sometimes you may be doing all the right things, but because you're not looking after your mental health and the other aspects of your life, you don't see the results.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Very true.
Because your body is under so much stress. And half the time it's inflamed from just the stress.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like, you know, it's not able to make any progress. So it's so important to look at everything. If you are if your goal is weight loss or weight gain,
Yeah.
or just improving the quality of your life, it's important to focus on all aspects.
Yeah.
But nobody's ever going to have everything perfect.
Yeah. But at least, you know, some days you can try, and then, you know, it's the small steps that counts, you know.
The small wins.
Yeah, the small wins. Like I always tell this, you know, say this in my podcast, you know, the
Yeah.
small wins.
Yeah.
And also, like, as as women, supporting each other,
Yes.
remind each other,
that you are amazing, you're doing good.
Yes.
It's great that you have friends who are always supporting you in so many ways, but you also need someone to tell you the truth. Yeah?
Yeah.
You need someone to just say,
That's not right. It could be done this way.
yes.
Yeah.
Maybe you can try something different.
Yes.
Or maybe you're not looking after yourself. You need someone to tell you that.
Yes.
Yeah. Someone who can hold you. So how's your gym or how's your exercise going? Did you go for your walk? Just someone asking you those questions sometimes, I feel like when my mom was around, she used to hold me accountable. Did you exercise? Are you exercising? Maybe you shouldn't eat that, but then she'll prepare like a huge meal for me.
Months.
Yeah, so just need someone to hold you accountable.
Yes. And I think the good thing about you and Pranay is you two hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
And which is really good.
Yeah, he's sometimes very lenient with me. He's like, as long as you're happy.
Oh no.
No. Yeah. I mean, he does hold me accountable.
Yeah.
But sometimes there's so much love, you just want to okay, if that cake makes you happy.
Yeah. So speaking of movements, body movements, and for us women as we age, right?
Yeah.
On a personal note, what I used to, how I used to train 5 years ago, obviously it won't
Work now.
Yeah. Because I'm doing a lot of strength training.
Great. Nice.
For the bone structure and
Just making yourself stronger.
Yes,
right?
exactly. As we age, so tell us about that. The importance of moving your body and doing those activities at that certain age.
I want to start by saying, as Fijians, we
Yes.
have this culture of living in the moment.
Oh,
Yeah. We live in the moment so much we forget about the future.
yes.
So when we talk about this
Yes.
topic, my take on this is that you need to think about the future. You need to take care of yourself now,
Yes.
so that 30 years down the line, you are independent
Very correct.
physically,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Right now, we see so many the elderly struggling with not being able to walk and whatnot, and that is normal with old age. As we age,
Yes.
the body's processes slow down and the cells are not renewed. That means your body is deteriorating, right? When you move,
Yes.
you make your muscles stronger, you make your joints stronger. It's basically improving your functionality for when you are 70. Being able to just carry your groceries,
Of course.
being able to go up the stairs, being able to get up, sit down,
Tie your
tie
shoelace.
your
Yeah.
shoelaces. Yes. Picking up your grandkids or your fur babies.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
They're our grandkids
Yes.
too. So just making yourself independent enough so that you don't have to rely on someone else to do little things like that.
Right.
And that starts with you taking care of yourself right now, this very moment.
Yeah.
The
I
sad
agree.
thing is, what I've noticed with our generation
Yes.
is because we come from a generation that we did play outside, but we also did not. We were not always outside. We were not working on farms
Yes.
and whatnot. We had I don't want to say luxury, but we had the privilege, right?
Yeah,
we had
yeah.
the privilege
Yes.
of not doing the hard labor when we were
Right.
growing up.
Yes.
Right? So now I see that generation
Yeah.
is struggling with so much. We already have back pain.
Yeah. As you can see, we're trying to adjust while we are doing this.
And people used to sit on the floor for long hours. We
Yes.
can't now.
Yeah.
We have to move around
Yes.
and just try to be comfortable. So So that,
Yeah.
like, our generation is already a little behind with that because we were privileged enough not to do any hard labor.
Right.
So just imagine what will happen when this generation ages.
Right.
Just imagine how dependent we will be on other people around us. That is why movement is so important.
Yeah.
I mean, there are so many people who eat well.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, I'm not taking sugar. I just eat as long
Just
as
yeah.
my tummy is full. I stop eating.
Yeah.
I don't overeat and whatnot. But you're not moving. Great. Like, I mean, great. I'm I'm really proud if you're just
Yes.
following a good eating habit, right? But movement is so important.
Yeah.
Movement is so important to make sure that you have the muscle mass. And for women, let's say,
Yeah.
one thing that I wanted to mention was when we reach perimenopausal
Yes.
and menopausal stages, we lose a lot of bone density.
Yes.
I'm not going to get into the science of it,
Yeah.
but we lose a lot of bone density. And as we age, we lose muscle mass as well. So if you do strength training, no one's telling you to go to the gym and pick up heavy weights right now. But like little things, there are strength, like, little things that you can do at home as
Yes.
well. As long as you're strengthening your body in a way that you can sustain it or be independent when you reach old age.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is so important because women are just so prone to fractures and osteoporosis as they age.
Yes.
So you need to really start looking after yourself at any age that you are.
Yes.
Start, because it's never too late.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But make sure, like, you're just eating well and doing the right kind of exercise.
Exercises.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, there are people who who go to extremes. Okay, I'm going to talk about this now. The all or nothing mentality.
Right.
You don't have to kill yourself at the gym or like make sure that you get to the gym.
Right.
You can still start small at home.
Right.
If you can't go out, do something at home. I've seen so many exercises, and I've seen when we were doing Move Fiji on TV,
Yes.
right? We had so many episodes where you could just do your exercises sitting down on
Right.
a couch. If you have some kind of issues where you can't get up, you can't move around too much, or you have injuries and whatnot, you can still do exercises sitting down.
Yeah.
Just move your body,
Yeah.
like whatever you do. If you can't get an exercise, walk.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, we have become so sedentary that walking is now an exercise.
Yes.
Right? But walking is more effective than so many other things. Just walk. And I just remembered when I was doing the dance fitness show on TV.
Yes.
There was a point where I had a really bad ankle injury. So I couldn't dance. So I sat down and did those episodes.
See, you were like setting an example and
Yeah.
showing that it still could be done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can be done. It can be done. You just have to have a plan. You just have to want to do it. Yeah, But then, like, I understand we want to enjoy life, but there's no point of you struggling later in life if
Yeah.
you don't look after yourself
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, absolutely. That's very correct. And also, like, I wanted to like touch base on fitness and lifestyle, and I have been there too, because at one stage I was like, I gained a lot of weight. That was like some 10 plus years ago.
Yeah.
And so I didn't really know where to begin.
Start. Yeah.
I was feeling like, I was intimidated,
Yeah.
And I know there are a lot of women out there who feel the same, They feel that, if they go for their workout, fitness routines, etc. at the gym, they won't be able to, keep up with it. There will be people judging them and so forth, yeah.
Yeah.
So just tell about that.
Natasha, I'm also someone who has faced that. For the longest time, I couldn't go to the gym.
Okay.
because I was just so intimidated.
Yeah.
And then like I have a husband who looks that way.
Yes.
You know, and I'm like, do I really want to? They are definitely going to judge me, you
Yes.
know. So I was also very intimidated. But I think what I did personally was to start small at home.
Yeah.
I started for like 6-7 months or so. I
Yeah.
was just doing my small exercises at home. It was very basic.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing anything extreme.
Yeah.
I was just moving.
Right.
And once I got a little bit of confidence, like that, okay, I'm good. I know that I can move. I can
Yes.
do things. Then I tried out the gym. You know.
Right.
So just starting very small
Yes.
is very important. And then slowly building, like making a plan, starting small, making a plan, and
Right.
just trying to stick to the plan is so
Yes.
important. Also, when you want to learn driving,
Oh, yeah.
you go to a licensed driving instructor,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So why are we treating our health differently?
Exactly.
There are so many professionals out there who can help you start, right? And you just have to look it up.
Yeah.
If you are not sure, energy balance is always there. We have personal training services, and I think I am in a unique position to help people is because I've been through all the struggles of most people.
Yes.
You know?
So you know
That it's not easy.
yes.
Yeah, and how intimidating it is. And that is why actually I wanted to share my journey, because I didn't just get up and go to the gym one
Yes.
day.
Oh, it's so challenging.
It is.
Yeah.
And starting anything new is challenging.
Yes.
Right? So seek help. If you're not comfortable hiring any local trainers or any local people to help you with your health, there are multiple online resources. Like I said, if you're not sure if it's legit or like, you know,
Yeah.
like any questions you have, I am always open to answer questions. I'm always open to talk to people.
Yeah.
I've had so many women reach out to me on TikTok, just telling me like, oh, I struggle with weight and whatnot, you know. So I've reached out to them, I've spoken to them, but then what happens is that they stop responding to messages, you know, after some time, because I think it's just they're still stuck in that feeling. Yeah. But another thing is that if you are going through something, if you think you're struggling with starting somewhere,
Yeah.
just know that you are the only one who can help yourself.
Yeah.
You have to take yourself out of that situation and do something about it. We can all say that we're here to support you, we're here to guide you and give you all the resources, but if you yourself don't get up and do something about it, no one is going to help you.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's every man for himself.
Yeah. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to like reach out.
Yes.
And I am like, I'll leave my social media handles.
Yes.
Reach out, message. If you don't want to train with us, we'll guide you to like whoever you're comfortable with, whatever you're comfortable doing it. But like, just take that first step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very important, you know, to take that first step. And like you also mentioned earlier, you know, choose yourself.
Yeah.
Make yourself that priority. And it's very important. Like sometimes like as women, we feel that, oh, you know, I can take care of myself like a little later. I've got things to manage.
Oh my
and
God.
oh
Honestly, I face that sometimes.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to diss on marriage.
Yeah.
But like once you get married as a woman, like unknowingly,
There's
you have
priorities.
You have like added hours of work, you know, that you didn't ask for.
Right.
And sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I just want to stretch, get enough water, and like, you know, just then get on with my day.
Yes.
But because I have so many responsibilities, I just get into it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I sometimes have to really like stop myself and like remind myself.
Yes.
Like, drink your water
Yeah.
first, because
Yeah.
my habit is drinking at least 2 huge glasses of water before I do anything else.
Right.
That just helps me drink more water later.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like sometimes I don't, because I have so many responsibilities, but then you just have to keep reminding yourself,
Yeah.
because
No one else will.
no one else.
Yes.
Maybe
yes.
there are apps that will remind you, but
With AI, I mean, we are getting so used to that.
maybe we'll talk about this
Yes,
later.
yes, we can. That can be a whole new.
Yeah, I mean, I rely on AI a lot.
Yeah.
I sometimes have conversations with it because
Right.
I want to bounce off ideas, because then they're like, you have no one around.
Yeah.
And because I work
Brainstorming,
from home,
right?
I brainstorm.
I
with
do the
AI.
same. Yes, I do the same. And with my relation with, for example, ChatGPT or Copilot is like, I'll be like, "Hey sis,
Yeah.
give me this." So, and they respond to you like, "Got you."
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you.
Sometimes I'll be like, because I like to log my food on AI as well. I
Right.
have like, I use Gemini.
Right.
I use Gemini, so I log my food to just keep track of everything that I
Right.
need to, especially fiber and like,
Yes.
if I'm eating enough or not.
Right.
So sometimes I'm like, I had a really hard day.
Yes.
I couldn't eat what I was supposed to eat. And it's like, it's okay, Shristi. You've got this.
Yeah.
You've worked hard,
Yes.
the other days. It's okay to like not follow your...
That's like another woman telling you, you've like, I got you.
I got you, sis.
Yeah.
I got
Yes,
your back.
exactly. Yeah. So, is there anything else that you want to add to this conversation before we wrap up?
Oh wow, are we wrapping up
Yes.
already? I feel like I had so many things to talk
I know,
about.
right?
I still haven't. Yeah, we've talked about fat diets, whole
Yes.
foods, holistic, extreme
There was this
dieting.
one question you just covered like 3.
Oh really?
Yes. And I was like, wow.
Perfect. Yeah, we've covered a lot of things. I really hope that this is not like an information overload.
No, it's
You know?
not.
But yeah, I think the main thing that I really want to talk about was that, like, if you want to learn something new, you go to someone who is a professional, a
Yes,
qualified
I
person.
agree.
Right? So why don't we reach out to certified fitness instructors and nutritionists? I don't think there are any like specific nutritionists in Fiji. There are registered dietitians and
Yeah.
nutritionists that work under certain organizations.
Right.
But I don't think a lot of people operate like separately as a
Right.
business. And I hope that Energy Balance can start with that, and there'll be more people who will be in this space, and we can change mindsets. Because what I've noticed, oh my God, what I've noticed with people is that,
Yes.
and I'm talking about the privileged society who go out and eat and whatnot, right? They will go out for dinner and spend hundreds of dollars, right, on drinks, on food and everything. But as soon as it comes to spending money on gym membership or hiring a personal trainer or a nutritionist, they don't have the money.
Yeah. They will come with all sorts of excuses, right? Yeah.
Yes. They are, oh, it's too expensive. But then you spend like so much money
Yes.
on other things
Yeah.
that, I mean, yes, it brings you happiness, but it doesn't benefit
Yeah,
you
yeah.
in the long term.
It harms you in long term, like, because those are, you're just having the processed foods there. You are not feeding
most
yourself.
times.
Yeah.
Most times, yes. And my husband actually changed my perspective on this, because then we'd go out and eat, and then not, and then I'll come back home or go for shopping and be like, oh, this fruit is really expensive, and then he'll be like, no, buy it. So I think changing that perspective, like, okay, great, you're spending some money on leisure time, on outside food that make
Yes.
you happy, but also assigning finances for the important things like your health. Yeah, but also, like, you don't have to go to the gym to start. You can
Right.
just walk, do something at home.
Yes, very true. And is there any, this key highlight that you want to tell our women out there? Is there anything that?
So many things.
There's so many things, but like then
One.
yeah, there can be like just one or two that will tell them that you matter, and
Yes.
your health matters.
Yes. The very important thing that I want to highlight is a lot of businesses, they they profit by looking at what the insecurities of women are, and they create a product and they claim that this product will help you overcome the insecurities and the problems that you're going through. Just remember, they don't care about your outcome. They care about the profits.
Yeah.
So you have to take that power back. Take that power back and start focusing on whole foods, on nourishing your body well, moving your body, and looking after your emotional and your mental health, because those boring, consistent things are the things that will help you reach your goal
Yes.
and sustain it in the long run. So that was my advice.
Yeah.
And I hope that people reach out to us.
Yes. Tell our audience where they can find you to or connect with you, follow your journey. Yes.
Yeah, I firstly I think I need to be more present on social media so that people know that we exist, but we are working on that. But you can find us on Instagram. Our page is Energy Balance. If you want to follow my personal page on Instagram, that is Shristi Singh. Our handle is somewhere here.
Yeah.
And TikTok as well. You can reach out, and I will also leave our phone contacts here in case you want to reach out on Viber. But our main interaction happens on Instagram. So find us there, reach out, and let us help you reach your goals.
All right. So now that was a very insightful conversation with Shristi. I'm glad that this happened, you know,
me too.
because I have learned so much, you know.
Thank you.
I've learned
I'm
so
glad.
much through this podcast. And make sure follow Energy Balance, like how Shristi mentioned. You know, let's support each other, and it's all about women supporting women. And of course, there are amazing men out there who are supporting, us women. So yes, let's keep that synergy going.
Yes.
And don't forget to follow Let's Talk podcast for more conversations like this. You know, it's through your likes, your subscribes, follows, etc., that we are able to bring you such meaningful content and conversations. So thank you so much, and we will bring you another episode
Hopefully soon.
hopefully soon.
But before you wrap
Yes.
up, Natasha, I just want to say you are so inspiring as well. Thank you for doing this, because by doing this, you are making us feel seen and heard in so many ways. So thank you. You are amazing, and I'm so glad that you're here today.
Thank you so much, you know. I mean, no fancy studio, but a nomad style, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can be, this Let's Talk podcast can be anywhere, anytime, recording and bringing you content as such. So thank you, and that's all for today. Bye.